Hey, everybody, it's that time once again, time to talk about the Collin County real estate market. Before I get into it, I always like to give context. So I heard today the last 3 years, 500,000 people have relocated just to DFW alone. We're responsible for 36% of the population growth here in the state of Texas. So if you're moving here wondering, hey, what's the future of housing look like in Dallas-Fort Worth? If you're wondering, is DFW a good place to invest? That right there should tell you all you need to know. And the projection is still 365 people a day at least move into DFW. Also, rates have been bouncing up and down, up and down. The market's still moving. I know homes are closing every day, 5 days a week, except on holidays, of course. But I wanted to delve into that before we got to going, that now's a great time to buy. If you're a buyer, sellers are going to get a little less money, but when you're buying, on the other end, you're going to benefit. Yeah, rates are higher than they were, but remember, you're going to get the house for a lot less because that 8% rate, if that's what it is, you're going to be paying a lot less than if you wait for rates to go down to, say, 6 or wherever they may go to, only to have to pay $100,000 or more over list price, 50, 100, whatever it happens to be. That payment at that 5% may wind up costing more than it is at 8, and you can refinance the rate you're in on the home you buy now. So buyers, sellers, keep that in mind. Also, another thing I want to talk about, Fort Worth, Texas, 1 in 25 homes is falling out at closing. I heard this on the radio today. Why is that? Property taxes and homeowners insurance rates are soaring. So, buyers, it's imperative you ask your agent for a referral, ask anyone you know for a referral for a great insurance agent before you go putting offers in. Get an idea what it's going to cost you to make sure that it's not going to disqualify you. You might talk to your insurance agent about some options to get you in, to get you lower payments when you initially get the loan, and then you can always change coverages later. Just an idea. So now let's get into the numbers. But before I get into Collin County, I always go over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex total. There are 2,474 new listings. That's down 254 from the last 7 days. 500 homes went back on the market, down 25 from the week before. 3,145 price reductions. That's down 341 from the last week, but that ratio's staying pretty high, as you can see. That's about 700 or so more price reductions than new listings. So again, sellers, price your home correctly. Listen to your agent. This is not the seller's market that it was. Many times you're going to sell at or below list price. I'm seeing homes with multiple offers under list price. Some might be at list price, so just be prepared. Don't be disappointed. It's the market. It's not the agent. Let them show you the numbers. Keep that in mind. There were 1,113 homes that went under contract the last week. That's down 32 from the week before. 1,822 homes that closed. That's up 57 from the prior week. Had 659 homeowners decide to cancel their listings. That's down 38 from the prior week. 241 homes expired. That's up 13. Next week, we're going to see a drastic change in the numbers because, as you know, we have Thanksgiving this week. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. So Thursday and Friday, title companies will be closed, so there won't be closing for 2 days out of the week, so it's going to be a short week. Now let's talk about Collin County. From homes being new to the market, haven't been sold, we're at 717. That's up 3 from the prior week. You see those numbers drift down a little. It's seasonal. Still a great time to sell, as I mentioned, and I gave you some reasons why. There are 272 homes new to the market or have price changes. 128 went under contract, 116 went pending, and 203 that sold. Allen, And look at that, the number sold versus the new to the market. That number's pretty close. So we're barely above replacing what does sell. And if you add the ones under contract and pending, we're almost even. So that's another reason it's still a good time to sell. Sometimes people that are looking this time of year, I had an open house at a listing this weekend, and it was raining, still had some folks come out, and they were very serious buyers, I could tell. So just know anybody looking this time of year, they have a need to move. They're serious buyers. Allen had 26 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 10 went under contract, 9 went pending, and 14 that sold. Lucas had 4 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 2 went under contract, 2 went pending, and 3 that sold. Fairview, 4 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 1 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 3 that sold. Parker only had 1 new home hit the market, price change, nothing went under contract, pending, or sold this week. Now let's talk about the 3 largest cities in the Collin County area. Number 1 this week from homes being new to the market, haven't been sold, is Mckinney at 125. Frisco's number 2 at 107. Plano's a solid number 3 at 102. Speaking of Plano, 42 new homes hit the market at a price change, 27 went under contract, 9 went pending, and 24 that sold. Frisco had 39 new homes hit the market or at a price change, 25 went under contract, 10 went pending, and 33 that sold. So you can see things are still moving. They're moving a little slower. They're moving for less than they did last year. Just keep that in mind. Be realistic. Listen to your agent. And buyers, same thing. It's not a true buyer's market. You do have more leverage. You're probably going to get the home under market. You may get some concessions toward closing costs or rate buy downs or other things. Have your agent show you what's going on in the neighborhood. They can show you where sellers have given concessions that are at least put in by the agent that sold it, or by the listing agent, I should say. Mckinney, 40 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 28 went under contract, 18 went pending, and 39 that sold. So as I mentioned, you can see we really aren't replacing the homes that sell every week. Still a low inventory market, so that's why it's still a great time to be a seller. Buyers, less competition because of where rates are at in the season. A lot of people just check out. That's why it's the best time of year to buy a home. Farmersville, 2 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 3 went under contract, 3 went pending, and 8 that sold. Wylie, always great. 21 new homes hit the market, had a price change, 9 went under contract, 9 went pending, and 8 that sold. Princeton, lots of new construction. You see it every week. 49 new homes hit the market, had a price change. A lot of builders. They're reducing prices somewhat, but the main thing they're doing is giving incentives to buyers for closing costs or to buy rates down. They buy packages of mortgages sometimes at below market rate. So if you're trying to get in a low rate, it might be an option for you. Just know you're paying more for less. Build quality of some of the newer construction may not be what you prefer, but it's an option to look at. And now there are 4 homes that went under contract in Princeton, 15 went pending, and 18 that sold. Melissa, 8 new homes hit the market this week or had a price change. Nothing went under contract, had 10 that went pending, and 11 that sold. Anna, 11 homes hit the market, had a price change. 3 went under contract, 8 went pending, and 15 that sold. Last but not least, Van Alstyne, 9 new homes hit the market, had a price change. 2 went under contract, 2 went pending, and 6 that sold. I keep promising to give some new content. Gonna have some time off. Maybe I'll get that done this Friday. Hope you're having a great week. Again, if you have any questions about anything going in your area real estate wise, feel free to reach out to me. If you have questions about anything else, I've got lots of connections. Feel free to reach out to me. Happy Thanksgiving. It's gonna get cool. If you enjoy the cool weather, I hope you enjoy this. I'm a fan of warm weather, but I'm a native Texan. So see you next week. Talk to you later.